Hello, welcome back to Zero Escape 999. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Yep. Well, there's a lot. I think I should do this part first. And then maybe after that, I'll go back and do this. Then I can do both of those. And I can do this. And then I can do that. I have to figure out what these are. I think the escapes are the actual escape rooms. Okay. And then there are those symbols too. I have to figure out how to turn this into that. Okay. They're just these doors. And then I didn't get any of them unlocked. So they're all locked. So to get this, do I unlock some of them or do I unlock all of them? I'll have to start all the way back here if I have to unlock all of them. Well, I want to see this anyway. Chart room, pocket watch. Okay, so I can do either of them.
懐中時計か。
おいおい。
ちょっと様子を見に来た
What
だ
does
け
this
だよ。
do exactly?
いけないのか。
Okay. So you get some choices, that's all I know. Yeah, there is.
自分でもどうしてあんな風に冷たく走らったのかわからなかった。
Okay. That's what he said. Okay, and then I have the auto on, and the auto skips everything. It doesn't just skip the new. Just skip. No, I have the skip on.
なんだか頭の中のハグ。
はは、なるほどな。
Yeah, it skips everything. Huh. But does it stop at the new stuff? It stops if there's something new. Does it? Wait, did it just end right there? Oh. I don't understand. Do I have to solve them differently or something? Or does it depend on what I did before going in?
懐中時計。
It's
ちょっ
just
と
a
様子を
different
見
room.
に来た
Is
だ
that,
け
is
だ
that
よ。
all it is?
いけないのかい。
I think I should go back to there where I made that choice. The paper. Okay, I can only do a flow chart from here.
次はあのドアか。
Whoa. Where was that choice again? Was it just here? Oh, that was here? Really?
張り紙。
So this is if you do those doors. Okay. So what is this? I don't understand. What the... If it's not that for this, then what is it? What?
着いたぞ。
How do I open those doors?
確かそのはずだ。
I just have to find the elevator. Right? Something. I don't get it at all. I don't get it. I don't get it. I have to solve these again to be able to do that. What? Let's go to the novel, do the choices. But then the symbols are also on the rooms, so it's kind of like you have to solve it differently or something. It's the only thing I can think of. Walk to unlock. Captain Mon quarters, red file monitor. Yeah, this is confusing. I did not know what to do. Nope. Maybe I should just start all the way back here. It's just one thing. It's just one thing. But I have to do all this to get it. What the... Man, I want to do that one first. I'm just gonna give up. I'll start from the doors. It doesn't say. I have no idea how to open those at all. I'll just start from the doors here. Door 2.
そんなことできるわけないだろう。
This is
この紙に書いてあるんだから。
Basically, no, I changed it to 2 instead. So I think it's just the same text, and then it changes it to 2 instead of the 1. I'll skip it.
どうだ?
Alright, let's do doors together. I give up. Let's just do these 3 first. I do not know how to do this now. Alright.
さあ、探索開始だ。
ええ、わか。
了解だ。
それじゃあ、俺は。
私は真ん中。
よし。
Okay. Okay, we're in here now. Great. What is this supposed to be? A drawing of a whirlpool or something? Well, if I had to guess, I'd say it's trying to look like water. A symbol on a toilet lid, huh? Seems a little fishy to me. It's a sun symbol, but it doesn't look like the ones on the doors. Toilet paper tube, huh? I seriously doubt I'm gonna need this for anything. Hey, this handle's pretty loose. Loose? You think it'll come off if you pull on it? It fell off. Huh, look at this. That handle doesn't really fit on the string. Maybe it wasn't meant to be attached to it. There's a dirty blanket on the bed. Okay. Oh. Huh? Looks like the water isn't working. Doesn't matter how much 7 turns that thing, no water's coming out. Has the water been shut off from somewhere else? There's a little tile in this room. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to pull it out of there. Might have to use our heads on this one. Alright, let's figure this thing out. Oh, what the? It's not open. There's something up with this drawer. I don't trust it. The chair is pretty old. This chair is pretty old. If someone sat on it, I'd probably break. Huh? You say something? Nothing at all. Alright, what's in here? Somebody made some wavy blue lines on this mirror with blue paint. Is that a drawing of a blue scarf? No, maybe not. There's no knob on this faucet. There's no way we can get water out of it like this. If we can find a knob or something that'll work this way, then we should be able to get water to come out of this thing. This drain is kind of a weird shape for a drain. You think they made it that shape for a reason, or just for fun? A mirror? What a filthy, disgusting mirror. Yeah, it's pretty filthy, but it's a precious end. Let's remember it, alright? This paper seems to be pretty old. Can you touch that? It's horrible. Well, it's not like I've really got a choice, do I? It's not like I want to. That bed looks cold. Pretty sure you'd freeze to death in the winter. No kidding. If I tried to sleep here, my skin would dry out in no time. Well, it's not like you're that young anymore. That shouldn't really matter. My Junpei, aren't you lucky? It seems you'll die before you have a chance to grow old and hideous. I'm sorry. You're right. Dry skin is a woman's worst enemy. I've used toilet paper. Well, it's old and it's kind of gross to me, but there's nothing suspicious about it. What about this? There's nothing in the drawer. Yeah, something's not right there. The handle on that drawer doesn't really fit, you know? It just looks messy. Why don't you take it out? Wait, I took the whole drawer? What? Whoa. This looks like a chair for prisoners. It's rusty, but I don't think it's going to be a lot of help. Isn't that obvious? Look, I don't want to touch anything unless I have to. Lotus is not in this. Does she really not want to be in this room that bad? Down here. It's a sink, but there's no light shining on it. It's hard to be sure because it's so dark here, but I don't think there's anything going on with this. This faucet is too hard to turn. Oh yeah, we can probably use this mirror to reflect the light. Now I just gotta figure out where to reflect the light. Maybe if I go somewhere that's a little easier to shine the light on. Well, I can see a partition over there. It seems pretty pointless to bother examining it. So if I shine this light on the mirror and back... I get it. If I shine light on a mirror, symbols appear. The left side is a sun, and the right has a moon symbol. I'm gonna remember this. There's nothing special about this toilet paper. I don't really think I need to bother shining any light on it. It's a blanket, not a really great one, but still. This light's barely enough to see by. I feel like I'm gonna see a ghost here or something. Alright, well, big hallway. Immersions. Well, there are a bunch of tiles on the door that spell out immersions. Immersions. Maybe it means we need to emerge out of here. There's a door in the back. I wonder where it goes. I thought of that, and I tried a couple things, but yeah, same result. Guess that wasn't about to do anything. Oh well. Emerge. There's a drawing on the mirror that looks kind of like a spring. Yep. Okay. Now, this is what I have. Okay. I have the handle. some kind of puzzle here. First dinner during the rest. In fact, this doesn't really look like it's part of the rest of this thing. This rod feels loose. Maybe if I give it a couple turns. Here we go. Okay. Well, it looks like the rod comes out easily enough, but I don't think the rest of that is going anywhere. Alright, well here's the handle. There's no knob on this faucet. If I could find a replacement, that'd be sweet. So, these sinks, they're on opposite sides of this wall, right? No, it's not just the sinks. Everything's opposite, like a mirror image. So, that's not normal if you're both using the same water pipes, right? Not both using the same water pipes. This drain has a rosette-shaped version. There's no knob on this faucet. If I could find a replacement, that'd be sweet. Ah. So if I just stick this metal rod into the handle. Ah! If I use this screwdriver on the screw on the center of the handle, maybe I can... Okay. Sweet. The handle I got off that drawer fits onto the faucet perfectly. Now I can turn the water on. Junpei, what are you doing? It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I'm running the water. I can see that. I'm asking you why you're just letting it run like this. Think about it. This faucet didn't have a knob when we found it, right? What do you mean? Just watch. Anytime now. Hey, water's spilling out. Doesn't that just mean the pipes are clogged? Oops, let's turn it off for now. So, did anything change? The water stopped flowing. Thank you, Mr. Obvious. Junpei, I'm leaving this one to you, alright? It stopped. Let's go see in here now. Maybe. Yeah.
よしっと。なんだおいどうしたんだよ、セブン。すごい汗じゃないか。大丈夫か？
Oh no.大丈夫です。
あ、大丈夫だ。ちょっとめまいがな。
大丈夫ってどう見てもそうは思えないぞ。な、本当に平気かよ。
どうして俺はここに？
何言ってんだよ、セブン。2の扉を開いて俺たちはこの部屋に忘れちまったのか？
いや違うんだ。そういうことじゃねえんだ。少しな記憶が戻ったんだよ。俺はここに来たことがあるらしい。
え？
だからこの部屋に来たことがあるって言ってんだよ。
来たことがあるって？いつ？どうして？
青いライトのな。
なんだよそれ。
What the?
もう少し。もう少しなんだ。
He remembers?
あと少しで全てを思い出しそうなのに。そうだ。実験。この船で実験が行われてたんだ。
実験？実験って何の？
人を操る。人を意のままに操るための実験だ。
なんだよそれ。
青いライトのな。さっき言ったのは実験の被験者となった子供たちの名前だ。他にも 4,5 人はいたはずだが全員の名前は思い出せねえ。ああ、そうだったんだ。だから俺はここに。実験 クレイドル製薬、少年少女連続不明事件。俺はその事件について追っていた。そうだ、確かこのベッドの下に穴が潰されてる。いや、別の部屋なのか。ここと同じような構造をした部屋なら他にもたくさんあるだろうし。
なあ、一体何を思い出したって言うんだよ。一人で納得してないで俺にも教えてくれないか。
思い出したって言っても全部ってわけじゃねえんだ。取り戻した記憶は断片的でまとまりがなく、ぼんやりとかすれちまってる。
それでも構わないよ。断片的でもいいから教えてくれ。
どうやら俺は刑事だったらしい。
あ、
刑事？
そうだ、今から9年前、俺は少年少女連続不明事件について追っていた。知ってるだろ、あの事件のこと。
ああ、あの頃俺は中学1年生。詳しいことはよくわからないが、概要くらいなら。確か当時の俺と同い年ぐらいの子供たちが突然行方不明になっちまったんだよな。新聞でもテレビでも連日のように報道してたっけ。そうか、セブンはあの事件を。
ああ、そうらしい。で、捜査を進めていく間にクレイドル製薬って名前の製薬会社が事件に関与していることを突き止めてな。その会社の内部の人間から情報を引き出すことに成功したんだ。そいつはこう言った。
今夜 X 埠頭から船が出る。子供たちはその船に乗せられ沖合に停泊している大型客船へと連行されるらしい。
ってな。そして俺はその埠頭へと向かった。物陰に身を潜めて様子を探ると、岸壁に一艘の不審船が横付けされているのが分かった。その船上と周囲にちらほらと人影が見えてな。どうやら黒いスーツに身を包んだ男たちが大きな袋に詰め込まれた何かを船の中へと運び込んでるみてえだった。その重量感、たわみ方を見て俺は悟った。間違いねえ、奴らが運び込んでいるのは人だとな。気づいた時にはもう俺の体は動いていた。物陰から飛び出し銃を構えた。動くな。だが次の瞬間、俺の後頭部には硬い金属が押し当てられていた。銃を捨てろ。激鉄の下げられる音が頭蓋骨に直接響いた。悔しいがどうしようもなかった。俺は声に従いゆっくりと足元に銃を置いた。その直後、首筋に鋭い痛みを覚えた。何か針のようなものを突き刺されたらしい。注射か。俺はそのままうつ伏せになって倒れた。頬には冷たいコンクリートの感触があった。それを最後に俺の意識は途切れた。硬い床の上で俺は目を覚ました。くそ、頭がガンガンするぜ。どこだここは。粗末なベッド、薄汚れた洗面台、ドアのついていないむき出しのままの便器。どうやらそこは刑事である俺にとって馴染みのある場所のようだった。独房か。便器の反対側の壁には一枚の扉があった。俺はよろめきながら身を起こしてその前に近づいていった。扉に手のひらをついて 前後左右に圧力をかけてみた。だが開かねえ。当然だ。独房にぶち込んでおいて鍵をかけないわけがない。何度か体当たりも食らわしてみたが無駄だった。だよな。俺は一人つぶやいてその場にどさっと腰を下ろした。それからどれぐらいの時間が経ったか、俺の耳にふとかすかな声が届いた。声は遠かった。なんて言ってるのか聞き取ることはできなかった。だがそれは確かに俺の鼓膜を震わせていた。変声期を迎える前の甲高い声。そう、子供の声だ。声は一つじゃなく重なり合って響いていた。複数いるな。5人か6人か、いやもっとか。どこだ、どこから聞こえてくる。俺はキョロキョロと辺りを見回し壁に耳をつけてみた。違う、こっちじゃねえ。左か、左のベッドの下か。俺は鋼鉄のフレームをがっしり掴むと力任せにベッドをひっくり返した。見つけた。すぐに分かった。ベッドが置かれていた壁の下の方に金網に覆われた通気口があった。腹ばいになって奥を覗き込んでみたが暗くて何も見えやしない。だがその先から声が聞こえてくることは間違いなかった。どういうことだ。なんでこんなところに子供たちが。思い出したのはクレイドル製薬の内通者の言葉だった。
今夜 X 埠頭から船が出る。子供たちはその船に乗せられ沖合に停泊している大型客船と連行されたらしい。
おいおいおい、まさかここはその大型客船の中だってのか。とにかくどうにかして子供たちのところへたどり着けねえもんかと俺は考えた。その時目に入ったのは金網だった。いけるか。俺は指を鍵爪のように折り曲げて網の目をがっしりと掴んだ。そしてしゃあ、ざまめろ、感じちゃうね。目の前にはぽっかりと開いたダクトへの入り口。俺は額に吹き出した汗を拭って早速その奥へと潜り込んでいった。
なあ、その後はどうなったんだよ。
わからねえんだ、こっから先が。確かダクトの先にあった扉を開いて何人かの子供たちを見つけたはずなんだが、やっぱりダメだ。この先が全く思い出せねえ。
そんな、そこにいた子供たちはどうなったんだよ。セブンが助け出したのか。
かもしれないしそうじゃないかもしれねえ。なんとなくだが一人亡くなっちまったような気がする。女の子が。
え？
とにかくこのぐらいで勘弁してくれ。こっから先は本当に思い出せねえんだ。
そうか。まあしょうがない。分かったことだけでもまとめてみるか。 9年前に発生した少年少女連続不明事件。どうやらその事件の黒幕はクレイドル製薬という製薬会社の人間のようで、彼らは子供たちをさらってこの船へと連れてきたらしい。目的は実験のため、人を意のままに操るための実験だとセブンは言った。その実験の被験者とされたのがさらわれた16人の子供たちで、その中には青い、ライト、ノナという名前の少年または少女がいたらしい。とまあこのくらいか。あとはセブンが刑事だということも判明したが、どのみちこれだけの情報じゃどうにもならないな。ノナリーゲームのこともゼロのことも相変わらず謎のままだし、連続不明事件から9年経った今、どうして俺たちが同じ船に拉致されてきたのかもわからない。というか、そもそも人を意のままに操るための実験ってなんだよ。そんなバカバカしい実験が本当に行われたっていうのか。このままじっとしててもしょうがないし。
What did they want them for? What did they want to control him for then? Make sure this daughter wouldn't open. Okay. I really do wonder what to do with this now. What if I put it in here? Is the drain clogged? It looks like a lot of the water isn't draining out of the sink. This is the same as the moon symbol we saw in that dark room, right? Well, there's really only one thing we can do with this toilet. Picture in the toilet matches the moon symbol we saw in the dark room. I refuse to touch this. I refuse. What's wrong with me? I don't want to touch it, ever. Oh, this is a weird tile. There are a bunch of weird lines on this tile thing. I don't get this. Maybe 7 rollers can help me out. What? It says 14 equals E in red. I think I saw 14 in red somewhere else. Was it on something I'm carrying around? What? Uh-oh. Ah. Okay, I got it. What do I have to do to use it though? The mirror looks a little blurred out. It looks like it's the same as mirror on the right. I wonder if that means anything. In the other rooms, show up puzzle with the mirror. There's nothing else apart from the mirror. Maybe I just compare something with this mirror. I wonder what I do with the towel then. Towel. Okay. Okay, there's probably need some murder escape in here. We need to do something with these tiles to open the door. The tiles we found and the tiles here are the same size. When I touched the tiles on the door, I felt something weird. Huh? I can move these tiles. Then that means maybe if we swap the tiles we got with the tiles in the wall, something will happen. I suppose now we just need to figure out what the strange designs on these tiles mean. At any rate, we should look for all the tiles that are the same size. You're right. Let's meet back here after we're done with a thorough search. Tile here. I'm just gonna come back here once I've done. Wait, is 14 equals E for this? Or in the back won't open. 14M, 14R, 14 G14, C14. Drawing on the mirror, it's just like the part of the design on the towel. The design on the towel was a river and spring, right? Yeah, the picture on this mirror is a spring, and it's talking about the water in the sink. I was trying to show water flowing from the river and gathering in the spring. What are you going on about? Maybe you ought to explain. Forget about the puzzle we already solved. We need to look for new ones. Okay. Man, this is a mess. It's not even a bed anymore. I can't say I went to sleep there. Drawing on the mirror is just like part of the image on the towel. The towel has a river, and the screen isn't. This mirror has a river on it. If it's indicating the sink, then... Well, it looks like turning a knob with the trick. This is fun with water. So the towel tells me what to do with this. Really? This wall, is this supposed to be some sort of partition? What did I think this is? Privacy is important for these things. Well, it's not like you're going to use a Lotus. At least the guards couldn't watch you drop below. Heck, it's better than being totally exposed, right? Fatter without the pillow, so it's still a terrible bed. I'd never sleep on a bed like that. I mean, it's in a prison. Or just bad condition, not really. Nah. No, this isn't a prison, it's just a lower part of the ship. Yeah. The other side is the sun, there is some. Wait, I used a drawer to do that. Oh. What the? What? Oh, I shine light on the mirror in the back. Is that a number? So if I shine light on this mirror, then I get to see some numbers. I can see a 4 on the left and a 7 on the right. 4 and 7. Oh wow, this one's interesting. Okay. 4 and 7, I have no idea. number. You think maybe the number was how many times we took it. No, it's gotta be how many times we flush. Wait, what the? Wonder, was the sun we saw in the dark room indicating this place was the number of how many times I need to flush? What the? I have to flush the toilet? What? What? The only thing you can manipulate in this room, strange chances are, they made this puzzle so someone would trigger it by accident. No, isn't this wasting water? No. No. You monster zero. You just hear something? I did, but it doesn't look like anything's happened yet. Huh, wonder what that sound was. Okay. So this is what the moon symbol is pointing to, huh? They probably made it so that someone wouldn't trigger it by accident, if that's the case. Seven. Okay, there's that sound again. It happens whenever I pull that string a couple of times. Junpei, did you hear something from the other room? The other room? You mean from the dark room? This is a dark room. I don't know. Dark room. This is the only dark room there is. 14 equals E. I got a feeling this is irrelevant somehow. Just barely make out the string for the toilet, but I can get a hold of it. It kind of annoys me that I can see it, but I can't touch it. Try. Yes, now I can pull on it. Huh? It doesn't matter how many times I pull it, there's no flush. I kind of feel like an idiot. I wasted a bunch of time because I was determined to flush the toilet. So it won't flush me pulling a string. See light flow tries to bring the darkness. Whoa. Whoa. What is it? What is the... This is crazy. What is the, bat? No. God, how did I do this again? What is the 4-7? What did the 4-7 do? What? Screwdriver. Well, this drawer opens easily now. Okay. One tile. Oh, I got 2 tiles. Okay. Looks like we should use the tiles here. There's still room down. Okay. I have 3 tiles now. Oh. Oh. Wow. Nothing happened. Of course, there's no way you could hide a puzzle in something that small. Yeah, I know, still. Still seems like they might try to... Huh? What's that? It looks like there's something. Huh? It looks like there's something in there. Yeah. Oh, dice? Alright, what angle I get it from? Got it from. I can't see anything in there. No, stop. Nothing. Yep. Nothing. Nothing. I don't know. I found a pillow. Diaper blanket, and that's it. What about like underneath the sink? the pipe. No. Hey. Nothing in the desk. I don't know how flushing the toilets made this open, but okay. Well, I know there's a 14. What about the blue X and the lines? So, does do anything? Or are they just there? Okay, what room hasn't been checked this time? Huh? There's this. There are 3 rooms on the side. What? You have to move the cover on the bin. No idea, dude. But it's cold. I don't understand at all. What do you want me to do? What do I do now? What do I do? What do I actually do? I got the... I did the dark. It's just one hallway. What about the ceiling? Pulled in the wall ceiling. Okay. That's the ceiling. I wonder if the ceiling is in. How do I use these tiles? Something to do somewhere. My guy. Shouldn't pull it anymore. What is this? How could I have found this? Maybe a pair of screws move screws to the desk. We're on top of the drawer. Doesn't matter how old this thing is, we're gonna have a tough time if we just try to break it open. It's probably gonna be a pain, but I think we need to figure out a way to get those screws. So I have to examine the table. What? Oh, but the other one, wait, the other one, I can click the whole desk. Ah, what the? What the? Okay. Hold on. Now we can open the drawer. Alright. Nothing. Well, maybe the drawer is what we need. Drawer, huh? Alright, let's yank the thing out. Right. So this one has a mirror on it. What is this one then? That's cool press. Now I have two drawers, but sounded like something falling. What was that? I heard it too. Let's open the drawer. How does that happen? So how does putting a drawer in there cause a tile to fall down on there? Was that tile stuck up there or something? What? What? Okay, I got him. Okay, well, it looks like we've investigated all the rooms. The only mystery left is that door. Alright, let's crack that mystery then. We've got 4 tiles, and there are a bunch of tiles that are the same size up on the wall. So if we replace 4 of the tiles on the wall with the ones we got, that should open the door. Well, there's only one way to find out. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, I can replace it with anything? What? Whoa. Hey, did you just hear something on alarm? Does that mean we got it right? Yes, it looks like we did. With 14 hidden on the tile. If you convert that to hexadecimal, it's an E. Basically, the ES and emergence are the 14s from the tiles. So if you replace it, that gives up the answer. Do you really care why it worked? Let's just get out of here. Yes, let's go. Yeah, that one was a little complicated. Alright, I have a little energy. I'll see if I can do a little more.
君の悪い部屋ね。
一刻も早く退散したいところだが。まあ、だろうな。
ロックがかかってるのね。
なあ、いつもの通りだ。
で、今度は一体何の部屋なの？
部屋のど真ん中に椅子か。
椅子って言っても座りたくはならないデザインね。
椅子の足元はこれガラス張りか？向こう側は真っ暗で何も見えないな。
This is an interesting room.
ついてるのは地下？
何なのよこれ。こんな道具で一体何を？
あまり考えたくはないな。
とにかくヤバい匂いがする部屋だってのはよくわかった。長いは無用だな。とっととこの部屋をやっつけて外に出よう。さあ、脅かして。
Okay, I can do it. Let's keep going a little more. Okay. These levers have got to turn something on. Of course they would. All they can do is turn something on or off. What's important is what they turn on or off. Don't say the floor is going to suddenly open up. Red, yellow. Think the colors mean something? No idea. I mean, red looks more dangerous, but other than that, the bottom of this one looks like it's covered in rust. I don't think it'll move at all. There are a bunch of buttons with the letters A through F on them. Let's push some of them. Down you go. So if I press it again, back you go. I guess these buttons switch something on or off when you push them. Whoa! Buttons! Yeah! Yeah! All the dials are pointing in different directions. Maybe something will happen if we turn them. Huh. Shit. They're all rusted. I guess turning them doesn't really do anything. The needle on the gauge is at 0. It doesn't look like it's going to move. There are a ton of knobs here. It doesn't seem like any of them do anything though. Do you think it's broken? A really creepy chair. My manacles make me think it was used for control. Well, we can't open these manacles without a key. There's some sort of weird symbol on them. What kind of symbol? Well, if I got this right, I think it's the sun symbol. The manacles are still locked in place. They've got a sun symbol engraved on them. There's something on the screen. This device will conduct the experiment. Once the experiment has been completed, the door will unlock. First, adjust the switches to match the blocks in the sample above. Huh. I don't know what this thing is, but we gotta figure out this puzzle. It's right next to a torture chair. Whatever it is, I don't think it's good. Anyway, we just adjust the switches to match the blocks on top, right? You adjust the switches shown at the four corners of the screen and press the check button. Junpei, we don't know what this thing does. You can always come back to it later. There are lots of other things you could do. Whoa! What? What am I even looking at? What the? Whoa. Oh. What the? Adjustment is complete. Now proceeding to execution phase. To complete the experiment, data must be collected from subject. Once preparation is finished, place subject in shape. Whoa, whoa, I thought we solved the puzzle already. What does it mean by preparation? I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this. I think this means one of us has got to sit in the chair. Well, 7's never going to fit in that thing. It's either you or music. collecting data. I wonder if it's going to run electricity through the subject. There's a human head on the screen. Maybe it's going to zap the brain with a little electricity. This really doesn't sound safe. Anyway, we still got to prepare. We can talk about this after we figured out what it means by preparation, alright? Well, it wants us to prepare, so maybe we ought to ask what we need to do. Area, the disposal tank is closed. Please fill tank with water. What tank? Oh man, don't tell me we gotta do something with a water tank. Well, probably something around here to open the tank, or whatever it's asking us to do. Looks like the only controls are in this room. Water tank? What's wrong, Junpei? What are you doing on the floor? Well, I thought maybe if I got down here, I could see through the glass. It's not working though. You don't think it's just a large sheet of glass they put into an imitation? I don't know. Wayne, why would they do that? And the placement of the chair. You're not making sense, Junpei. What's your point? Well, I'm not sure, but don't you think there's something under the glass? Maybe the glass is one way, like they have in a PlayStation, you know? Or maybe it's just covered with something that makes it opaque. Nah, it doesn't matter how close I get, I still can't see anything. Echoes when I knock on it, though. I wonder if it's hollow? Alright, let's pull this one. Is that water? What the? What's going on? We calm down? It's just water going somewhere. It sounds like it's underneath us. That means the floor. Oh! Junpei, look. What's she? Oh no! I can see through the glass now. Oh! EDBF. There are a couple of letters in the color of blood written on the shark's belly. Oh, there's a shark. Oh, it's dead. Looks like the letters are EDB. Whatever these are on the floor has to be in this room somewhere. Whoa. Whoa. What? There's a strange noise coming from the chair. It looks like it's been turned on. I guess the puzzle here is that the power has to be sent in a specific way. Error. The restraining device is locked but empty. The subject has not been properly placed. Unlock the restraining device and release the subject. Well, the restraining device has to be the chair. Well then, I guess we just need to unlock the chair. Okay. So, guess the shark was someone's pet, huh? That's a bit of a surprise. You die on the chair, you get dumped into the water, and you clean up the mess. Convenient. There's a dead shark floating in the water underneath the chair. Only thing in the water is a dead shark. All the dials are rusted. I don't think they're playing music. You know, the gauge says 0. Well, I guess I might as well try it. Let's give it a shot. Nope, no dice. This thing isn't going anywhere. Oh, give me that. You just ain't man enough. Sure, pal, you gave it a shot. Let's see just how much more of a man you are. Hey, you're going to break it. Man, that thing ain't going anywhere. Yikes. I can't get it to do anything. I shouldn't waste my time messing around. Probably shouldn't mess with that anymore. You never know what might happen. There are a number of ominous looking tools and instruments here. Let's see, we've got an adze hammer, a pair of forceps, and these other things are too old and broken. I have no idea what they are. But doesn't this wrench look way too new to be here with all this other stuff? Yes, it does. I didn't notice it before you mentioned it, but it's not rusty at all. Oh! A number of rusty torture tools. I don't think there's anything else here. Ah. Wrench. Wrench. Wood. Well, 7 can't. Then we might as well give up on that. or you made something happen. Probably shouldn't touch that anymore. A wrench. Okay. There's something against the wrench. It looks like this catwalk goes across about half of the room. I think it's made like that so you can get around without standing on the floor. Catwalk that wraps around half. It said the door will unlock if we complete the experiment. So in other words, we aren't getting out that door until we finish this experiment. Well, let's do that then. There's nothing suspicious about these lights. They're a little blurry from the dust, but that's about it. These stairs go to the exit. Oh, the cover's bolted on there pretty good. Should be able to get those bolts off with this wrench we just found now. Oh, sweet, it's open. Ah. Okay. The hole's too small. You can't see in, even with the cover off. Well, you can't see in, but I think there's enough room to secure our men. Are you sure you want to do that? There could be something dangerous in here. Okay, I admit that scares me a little, but we need to see if there's anything useful in there. Alright, here we go. Arm into the hole. Hey, I think I can feel something. It's small, cold, and hard. It doesn't feel like there's anything else in there. Alright, let's see what this thing is. There's nothing. There are a bunch of pipes up near the ceiling. I don't think there's going to be a puzzle up there. At least I hope not. We can't even reach them. Okay, this sun key should fit into the keyhole on these mandibles. Alright, sun key, here you go. And yes! Great, they're open. I don't think we're gonna need the sun key again in here though. Just seems unlikely. Alright, sun key, you've done your job. Into my pocket with you. Yay! Alright, there's string devices in the lock. Please see subject and device.
やっぱり誰かが座らないと動かなそうだな。
こんなところでスリムな体が役に立つとは皮肉なものね。
ヤシロ、本当にいいのか？俺が座ってお前が解いた方が。
そうだぜ。もし失敗でもしたら。
平気よ。たとえ落ちたとしてもサメはもう死んでるじゃない。
だけど
決断が鈍い男はかっこ悪いわよ。アドバイスはそこからでもできるわ。こんな部屋に長居したくないし、さっさとモニターの前に着きなさい。ねえ、最後に一つだけ聞いてもらえる？
Oh, imagine if that shark was still alive.
縁起でもね
いいから聞いて。もしも私の身に何かあったら娘たちにこう伝えてほしいの。お母さんはあなたたちのことを愛してた。ずっと愛してるって。
娘たち？
お前子供がいるのか？
ええ、ちょうど純平君と同じぐらいの年齢かしら。双子でね、いろいろあって若い頃に産んだの。名前はノナと、それからもう一人は。
待って、ノナだって？
青い、ライト、ノナ。実験の被験者となった子供たちの名前だ。
Oh no.
何よ。
Oh no.
突然大声上げたりして。
おお、まさかとは思うが、ヤシロ、お前の本当の名字は柏原じゃねえよな。
なんで知ってんのよ。
おいおいおいおい、マジかよ。こいつは一体どういうことだ。まさかヤシロがあの子の母親だったとは。
あの子？あの子って何？まるで会ったことがあるような口ぶりじゃない。
あるんだよ。だ だからあるんだ。お前の娘のうちの一人に会ったことが。
Your daughter was here. What?
いつ？
今から9年前に
どこで？
この船の中で。
どうして？
話せば長くなる。
長くなったって構わないわ。聞かせて。一体何があったっていうの？
分かったよ、話そう。俺はだったんだが、そしてだがその時、それからどうやらそこはまるで、そしてこれが9年前俺が体験したことの全てだ。
そんな、なんてこと。私が9年もの間探し求めていた情報、それを知ってる人間がこんなにも近くにいたなんて。
探し求めていた。
そうよ。娘たちは確かに9年前に行方不明になった。それから9日経って私のところに戻ってはきたんだけど、でもその9日間に何があったのかは全く教えてくれなくて、精密検査の結果乱暴をされたわけじゃないってことだけは分かってた。それでも何か恐ろしいことを経験してきたことは確かで、だからこそ深く追求することができなかったの。そんなことをしたら思い出させてしまうことになるでしょ。そっとしておいてあげるしかなかったのよ。それから1ヶ月が経ち、2ヶ月が経ち、次第に娘たちはいつもの様子を取り戻していったの。明るい笑顔を見せるようになって、冗談を言ったりおどけてみせたり、もうそうなってしまうとなおさら何も聞けなくて、いつしかその件について触れるのがタブーになってしまったの。だけどそれでも気になるじゃない、母親としては。だから私は独自に調査を始めることにしたのよ。その空白の9日間に何があったのか、それを突き止めるために。
それで何か分かったのか？
いいえ、何も。警察は捜査をしているふりをしながらほとんどまともに動いてくれなかったし、マスコミも16人の子供たちが戻ってきてからはまるでうやむやにするかのように事件については一切報道しなくなってしまって、多分どこかの組織から圧力がかかったんだと思うわ。
クレイドル製薬の、いやそれよりももっと上にある組織からの圧力だろうな。
クレイドル製薬か。
何か心当たりが？
いえ、その名前を聞いたのも今が初めてよ。ねえセブン、どうしてクレイドル製薬が事件に関与してるって分かったの？
被害者の接点をたどれば容疑者につながる犯罪捜査の常識で。
その接点っていうのは？
行方不明になった子供たちには全員ある病院への通院歴があったんだよ。その病院の経営母体がクレイドル製薬のグループ企業でな。それでだ。
病院？
病院か。
まあそういや、その病院で聞き込みをしている間に何人もの子供たちから奇妙な証言が。
というと？
ガンツフェルト実験って知ってるか？どうやら子供たちは診療中にその実験をさせられたことがあったらしいんだ。カウンセリングと称して半ば強制的にな。
教えてくれ。それは一体どんな実験なんだ？
ああ、ガンツフェルト実験ってのはな、ガンツフェルト実験ってのはこんな内容だ。まず被験者 Q と A をそれぞれ遠く離れた別々の部屋に隔離する。次に Q に対してある映像を見せ、それを思念によって A に送るよう要請する。一方その頃 A はゆったりとしたリクライニングシートに座らされ、視界を覆うように目隠しをされている。そうして全ての感覚が遮断された状態で A は Q がどんな映像を見ているのかを当てるんだ。
あ、それなら知ってるわ。確か有名なテレパシーの実験よね。
テレパシー？それってこの船で行われた実験と何か関係があるんじゃないのか？
人を意のままに操る実験ってやつね。
そうだ、テレパシーなんてそんな高等無形な現象が実在するかどうかはわからない。だがクレイドル製薬の連中はそれを信じてたのかも。
もしも仮にそうだとしても、今俺たちが巻き込まれている状況とどういう関係があるのかがわからねえな。ノナリーゲームゼロ。俺たちが拉致されてきた理由、それとテレパシーと一体どんなつながりがあるっていうんだ。自分から話を振っといてなんだが、全くわけがわからねえ。何も関係がないとは思えないんだが。
被験者の設置が認識できません。1分後、電力の強制遮断を行います。なお、復旧には1時間のインターバルを要します。実験を開始する場合は、速やかに被験者のセットを完了してください。
おいおい、やばいんじゃねえか。
だな。
分かったわよ。座ればいいんでしょ。座れば。
いや、別にそういう意味で言ったわけじゃ。
いいからさっさと動く。純平君、頼んだわよ。
ああ、わかった。ヤシロ、おかしなことがあったらすぐに言ってくれよ。
心配性ね。男をあげないと紫に愛想つかされるわよ。
ヤシロ、やってやるさ。
Oh, jeez. Whoa. This is gonna be weird. What the? Relay mirror. So send numbers to them and relay them. Calm down, Junpei. Let's look at it carefully, alright? First off, the number of blocks ain't gonna change. All it's gonna change is the shape. Just like in the first game, you gotta match your pointy blocks to the ones at the top. You know how to figure out how many blocks change with each switch. Yeah, turn everything off, then just do one switch at a time, right? Close enough. You just gotta pay attention to how many blocks change. Alright, Junpei, looks like you gotta match the number of pointy blocks. You rotate it to the left and right, but the switches work a little bit. Just focus on how many blocks they change when you press on the switch. Oh, this is cool! This is really cool. Whoa. Alright. This is interesting. This is awesome. Let's see. So I can go to each side, and I gotta do something on both of them. Right, I think I almost got it. Okay. Well, it looks like the symbols change if I have something on there on too. How do I get all three of those on? Jeez. I need to get all three of those, so. Alright, just keep trying. So nothing will happen to her until I do this. I don't think. I just have to solve it first. Alright, what do you say again? Just keep it simple. This is just like the last one you did. Well, okay, it's pretty close. For instance, when the 1 is on the switch is on, how many blocks turn point? Let's just say 2 of them, okay? Then you can press the 2 on the switch 3. Using those 2 switches, you made 5 blocks point. Makes sense? That's how you gotta solve it. Yeah, you're right. It's just more addition. So 4 blocks there. Yeah, but this doesn't do anything. Oh, I just turned it off, so... Alright. I can do this. Let's see. I got all 3 of those. How do I get those 3? Is that it? Is that it? No. No. Oh, I got this side though. Nothing. So those doing got it. I just need to do those two and then those three in the bottom. Yeah, I can solve one side without solving the other side. Jeez. I don't know how to get these three in the bottom. I can solve everything except the one in the bottom. As far as I got, good. Oh, I almost got it. Almost got it. I got two of them. Okay, that did it. Whatever I did there, that just did it. Okay. Whoa. I was not gonna turn it off. I have no idea how I did that. Okay. Wait, that actually turned those off. Jeez, I had to click them in a certain order or something. What the? Relay numbers. I think I have something for this actually. Let's see. So, how many would blocks turn pointy? If you're having trouble remembering that, maybe you should just memorize the number of pointy blocks for one side. Trying to remember which blocks turn pointy in all four sections is going to make your head pop. Something happens right in front of you, it's easy to focus on that. Try to avoid that, just focus on how many pointy blocks will show up on the side of your side to keep paying attention to. don't know if I have something here for this. Oh. Great. So I have to count the ones that turn point. What? What the? This is crazy. It's just one on each side, right? Why is doing this? Maybe it makes that go away. What? What the? I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I know I can do this. This is crazy. Just simple addition. Jeez, did someone from Harvard think of this or something? I got it! I got it! Let's go! I got it! Experience concluded. The door will now unlock. I can hear the door unlocking, and now we've got a new message. Release subject from restraining device. Lotus, are you alright? Yes, I am. I'm glad nothing bad happened, but I do think my life just got a little shorter. Hold on. Oh, you got it right away. Shouldn't take long for Seven and me to get her out of here. Let's get out of here now. Being a guinea pig is not for me. Straight. I don't ever want to see this thing again. Oh, that was real cool. That was a fun one.
通路が奥に伸びてるな。
Okay. Oh, bye.